Hey everybody, welcome back or welcome into the YouTube channel Cooking with Panther and EspeonGinny. And so, hey guys, I am back at it, retrying this the third time. Hopefully it's my lucky charm, because if you guys have not noticed or will notice, because I am going to show you guys that I tried recording this twice, and let's just say I stopped recording on the first time was because I had to get through some things and I also had to get water. The second time, however, someone came over and they had to learn the practice music thing and other stuff that was going on, so I didn't have time to do that. And so, yeah, I'm a bit behind. And so to make up for it, I'm going to fully record this. I'm going to finish this. No matter what the case is, I need to finish it. I literally need to finish Leeway, Chasm, Kanicha's stuff, and Mondstadt. That is the important things I need to do. And before you know it, it's not going to be any more important once I'm done with it. Other than I have other stuff to do. But that's besides the point. But anyways, I just want to say this before I go show you guys the footage, that I humbly apologize that you'll hear something different in the first part of the video, because I accidentally did left off my desktop audio and game volume, and so it sounds a little echoey, but at least I learned from it and I don't have to do it again, which I didn't do on the second part of the video. But still, I wish I was recording long enough. So, yeah, we're going to try our best to get it all done before the time limit. And who knows, I might have enough Primo Gems for wishing one last time for Raiden. Literally, I need Raiden so bad. And if she doesn't show up in my party, then that's fine. I'm literally just giving up at this point, but at the same time, I can feel it that she'll be in my party. But anyways, I will go ahead and show you guys this video that I have, which is an hour and 26 minutes. Let me just adjust this real quick. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, and you guys can just watch the video, and we'll continue where we left off when the video's done. So enjoy, guys. Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome in to the YouTube channel Cooking with Panther and EspeonGinny. I am back at it recording episode 24 of Genshin Impact, of course. But since I did not save or pause my recording of the one I was recording because I had to do stuff, I had to get water and do a lot of other things that I'd rather not say on YouTube or just in general. I don't want to talk about it. But again, I'm very sorry. And also, I just found out when I was looking through my recording, I just realized, oh yeah, I should have turned off desktop audio, because apparently it was echoey because I had desktop audio and also the game audio on. So next time when I do record, I'm definitely gonna turn one of those off so that way you guys don't have to hear an echoey voice dialogue and stuff. But I just want to say that I'm gonna go show you guys my recording now, and that way you guys will understand the story a bit better, because it's best to do it that way than just, record the rest of it and then you post both of those videos and then they turn out to be separate episodes, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself so that you guys can listen into the recording. I recorded an hour and a minute with 20 seconds. So enjoy this video recording and we'll continue on Genshin Impact Adventure when that's done. So enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome back or welcome in to the YouTube channel Cooking with Panther and EspeonGinny. I am back at it with another video of my Genshin adventure series. We are on episode 24, which is very shocking indeed that, we got to this far. But not only that, we are also on 230 videos in total. It would have been 232, I believe, but I have 2 videos, not like in public per se. I rather have them unlisted or private, so sorry about that. But we're gonna ignore that. And also I have a YouTube short that is also private, but it's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna go through that. But in this episode of Genshin, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So let me go ahead and get this game started. And yes, I know. It shows my keyboard and mouse like controlled, like to play on keyboard and mouse. But we're gonna change that because I am not going to test that out. Maybe that could be a brand new series that I just do my Genshin Impact series again. But this time I play it on keyboard and mouse because I've been playing on the controller a lot. So it's easier and better, but everyone else can play any game in general of what their preference is. So, but yeah, let me go ahead and tell you guys what we're going to be doing, like meaning a lot on this episode. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to finish Leeway because we're almost done with that place specifically because we only have 2 more things in Leeway. We have the one like story quest that I have to go through, and then we also have the chasm. But we're not going to do the chasm right away. We're going to do Leeway, finish that one story quest, and then we're going to go ahead and do Mondstadt because I have something in Mondstadt so that I can go through the story a little more. And then we're going to do the chasm. And then after the chasm, we're going to do Kanichi's stuff that is almost over. And I know it may sound a lot or confusing, but I just want to make sure there is a good variety of stuff to do on this episode because you know me that I tried my best to do a lot of stuff on these episodes, so I recommend you can check out the playlist of my Genshin Adventure series of episode 1 through right now because it's never like a pass up to miss. So I recommend you check it out. And also make sure you check out all the other videos as well because I don't know. I just love making content, and yes, there will be a horror game soon because it is October spooky season, so that's gonna be exciting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I'm at Natland because I was doing a lot of stuff off camera, so just gotta make sure I did a lot of things over time or off camera because no one wants to watch, the me getting all the treasures around the areas. I mean, it may sound fun when you first started Genshin and it's still new, but for me personally, it's not exactly fun to film and it'll be kind of boring. But, so yeah, I'm gonna claim this because I got Primo gems again. So, and so yeah, so the last time you saw me, I believe I was doing Milani stuff and etc. But as you can tell from each character, some of them, and I mean like some of them, only 3 per se, only have max leveled. All the others don't have a max level yet, but I'm working on to get my characters stronger and better. So these are all my characters so far. I've been leveling them up. I've been just testing them out here and there to see if I like them or not. I've been getting weapons of the same thing for them so I can refine them. I've been leveling up their weapons. I've been trying to get artifacts. I've got some constellations, surprisingly, because, well, that so happens to be I got some constellations after wishing, because I wished a lot throughout the whole experience, so. And you already know that I got Kazuha in my past episodes, which was, of course, shocking indeed. But what you guys don't know is that I've got a few new characters. We have Kujo Sara. Got her from wishing on the banner of Raiden Shoguns. So that's fun. And not only I got Kojo Sahara. Sorry if I can't pronounce these words because my throat's been messed up, which I'm not gonna talk about what happened. I also have Chevrus, which I do like her, but I would prefer Raiden, so. But it's okay. We're gonna just get through it. And then we have Toma. Yes, Toma. I have Toma now because I don't know about you, but the banner's just not liking me so much, and well, yeah, I've been getting almost every character in the banners, but not the one I want. And so let me show you guys. Look. See, there's Kanich, but I don't want Kanich yet because I know he might come back, so I'm not gonna worry about looking or getting him. But this is who I really want, is Raiden. I wished like 50 or 60 times, I believe. I don't know the exact how many I've done, but I just know for sure I've wished 60 or more times. And now of all the characters I got all those 3 characters that I showed you guys before. But I really want Raiden because not only because she's purple, because that's my favorite color, but another reason why I want her so bad is because she's one of my favorite characters that I've seen, like, preview or just in general. I just love her a lot. My bestie, Puyo&SonicFAN, I watched him use his Raiden, and it's so amazing and just so, like, it's so much hard work to, you know, get her stronger and all. So I really want her on my account. Poyo has his on his account. His sister has Raiden on her account. And now I want Raiden on mine. Like, can you please come to the party? Just please. But hopefully one day I will. I only have, it'll be 3 days remaining until I wish like a few last times until I get her. But it might not happen, who knows. But I'm keeping my hopes up that I want her so bad and I want her in the party. I'm that desperate. And I don't really want the weapon, and I don't need to get these characters. I only need Mona and Chi-Chi, unless I really want Kachin to have a constellation, because I really want to use Kachin as well. But I haven't really just, you know, done stuff, so. But, yeah.
The biggest one in history.
Yeah, shut up, I don't care. But, something is on here. Mail. Oh, wow, I got a lot more. That is a lot. Urgent orders. I already did this. But I'll just have to, you know, look through it real quick. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't really do this part, but I will do that off camera. So, yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and do some other stuff. I will do the ones that's on the mail later. So, and I get a notice. I got a notice. Oh boy. I'm just not gonna bother looking at it because I don't know. It's just I don't really like these notices. I know there's an update and all, but still. And then there's these. Yeah, there's this thing. We have a new character, Exelon. I really don't know how you pronounce it, but it says this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that later. I'm not doing that right now. And there's the survey, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like it. So, you're yawning even though I didn't. Stay still though. I'm also gonna do this off camera because that is not really a story quest, as one of my experts, or should I say the only expert, Genshin, yeah, his name is Genshin. Puyo&SonicFAN told me I don't need to record it, so. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go to Liyue because we gotta do. And I'm also gonna do some other things off camera because I haven't finished it, and I do need to finish it. So keep in mind, guys, don't worry, I won't do story quests like off camera because I just love to record the story quests. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and look through my thing. See, these things will be off camera. So, but this thing of the Kaniches is not gonna be off camera. It's gonna be on camera. But for now, we're just gonna do Liyue. I do it right over here. Navigate and then teleport because we're gonna do this first. That's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. I have played a lot of Genshin. I just never really recorded in a while. And I'm sorry about that. I just been doing a lot of things and
Let's dance.
But other than that though, hope you guys enjoyed the series so far and hope you love my other videos. So let's go ahead and get this started.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Mm-hmm.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
Jesus.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
I don't know how she eats those, but okay. You do you, I guess. You do you. So let's see. How did they taste?
Rather awful.
What?
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
Dang.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Sounds like Paimon would do like an eating contest for real.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future.
Hmm?
The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition. And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shinha?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
We welcome you to our team.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Alrighty.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plustrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Don't like
you?
you.
What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of Plustrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Alrighty then.
Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Yeah, sure, we'll go there. Sure. Okay then.
Why does Lady Ningguang need so much wound dressing? Is it really such risky business rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is all most peculiar.
10 mints? That is so many. Yeah, that is my commission, so... Yeah, and I have a lot of them as it is of this, so... It's a lot. I was like wondering, like, why is my commission there? But it's alright. At least I did something. That is part of it. It's not really a commission, but it's one of my things I gotta do, so... But let's go ahead and go to our next location, which is very close by. So, there's something in my book. Daily commissions. It's almost done, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do commissions because I am gonna do them later. The ones that I have not done, so let's go ahead and do this.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Yee.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
Alrighty then. Something is a little sussy.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
Oh.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million more.
Oh, that's
500 million?
Ugh. That's so expensive.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Mm-mm.
Who?
Never heard of them.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Dang.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite.
Interesting. Sorry about that. Was just doing some stuff.
After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Alrighty then. That's a little...
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Shincho.
Right? Search for around these shelves. Where's that at? All the way over here. I could just walk, but nobody got time to just walk. Oh. Nah. Bruh. We don't have time for this. There we go. Now, can we continue on the story? Because I do not want to mess with those slimes again.
Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
What the heck is she doing? Whoa. What the? You just made it rain. What was that for?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Oh. Hi, Sealy. Haven't seen you in quite a minute. Yeah, let's follow it. Wish the ceilings could be different colors in every area, but it's alright.
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
Nah, we should just leave. Alright, start. Let's go ahead and go through here.
What? Were we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here?
Yeah, strange.
So many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shinny?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we better be careful.
Oh, I get beer! Yay! Alrighty. It does look like clouds, though. Not gonna lie, but oh well.
My will embodied! Take your true form!
Huh?
go to the next one. No, I gotta do that.
Let the show begin.
Transfiguration! My will embodied! Take your true form!
I don't know if there's any chests. Can I not? Okay. If I can get up there, that is. There we go. Up here. There. Gotta destroy that now.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? My will embodied! Cryo incarnate!
Cool it!
I'll protect us. Be gone!
Dodge this!
Obey! Manifest!
This mold will be frozen in time.
Obey! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Cool it!
Let the show begin.
Retribution!
Boom. That was easy. Whoa. Up? Oh no.
Whoa! We're gonna fly! Is everyone okay?
Oh.
Cecilia's disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
I'll protect us.
Free!
I don't know if there is any chests around.
Manifest! Obey!
Is that gonna wake up? Oh. Okie dokie then. Oh boy.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah! Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Touch it. Making sure. Because, well, I like to make sure there's no chests around. There might be. I don't know. I knew it. There is a chest. Always double check certain areas before you go ahead and
Transfiguration! Mana! You will regret this! By ordinance divine!
Don't get frostbite. Time for retribution!
Unleash! Chia! 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 Manifest! Chia! Obey!
Freeze!
not this thing. I hate this thing.
Unleash! Chia! Chia!
Dodge this! Feeling this? Cool it!
Take your true form! Cryo incarnate! Manifest!
Let the show begin.
Boom.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Whee! Comboing is crazy, but I don't care.
Unleash!
Oh shoot. No.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this!
Ah, no. Okay, hold up. Nope. We're not gonna do
Ready,
that.
steady, go!
You're not gonna get my characters to die. No.
Time for retribution!
Obey! Unleash! By ordinance divine!
Don't get frostbite.
Windblade! Let's dance.
Manifest! Unleash!
okie then. It just broke. Hi, Sealy. How you doing? Come on.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
It might be. Are there any other chests around? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's this chest too. I want to read those. I cannot read those. Oh well then.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge!
Needs to be big to get the whole chamber aboard.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Prostrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
It's your safety you have to be careful of.
My safety?
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are! You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense!
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Prostrate. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Alright. Let me just get this chest first. Because chests are important. And I just want to make sure to double check if there is any. Which there probably ain't, so. Yeah, there's just nothing. Alright. I just fell in the water. Let's get out of here. Alright. Let's go ahead and go over here. Because that way it's easier. Somewhat. Being her was fun though. I wish I have her. I wish in like every story quest when you play as a trial character you automatically get it, but that's just me.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
Oh, nah, bro. Nah.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations! This item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Yeah, little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Alrighty then.
Shenhua, Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
Sounds like me, for real.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Yes, the combinations are far more comfortable than the wilderness.
Okay, if you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Mm-hmm. That is good. Eee.
Hi there! Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left.
Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
Paimon, you're always hungry. Like, what the heck? Stop being hungry.
Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
I wonder. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys. I am back. Very sorry. I had to get water, and I'm also texting some people, so just bear with me right now.
Let's go and say hi.
Yeah, okay. Let's go say hellos. Where's she at, though? Guess I have to go climb up for this. There she is. Hello, Cloud Retainer.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
She just got a point, though. She just got a point.
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
Never would have guessed.
Paimon neither. This is a real surprise.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
I forgot to turn it off, so I'll turn it off when I finish this cutscene.
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though! Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
But when Shenhe talks about her master, she means...
Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
Sheesh.
Red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhua because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Will do. What does she say?
So, Shenhua isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Pretty much.
A human raised by the Adepti is precisely what Liyue needs right now. It is also what the Adepti wish to give to Liyue.
Alrighty then. So, I'm gonna stop recording here. And yes, I'll continue on. I just need to finish some things and talk about some other stuff. So I'm gonna stop recording. I will be right back, guys. And this will be still, the same episode as I said before in the beginning. So I'll see you guys next time. Just gotta do stuff. So be right back. So as you can tell, I stopped the recording from there. And so now we're going to go ahead and continue where we left off because I feel like I need to get this done because I can't wait any longer. And plus, not only that, I have to get it done before a specific amount of days because, well, I like to be lazy of doing nothing. But I just also have work tomorrow. So gotta get it done beforehand. And yeah, let me just go ahead and mute desktop audio because we do not need both desktop audio and the video game audio. So that's the problem of what happened last time. And I'm sorry yet again of having it double voices. So I'm never gonna do that again because if I did, then that would have been bad idea. So we're just gonna continue on leeway because I think we're almost one step closer to finishing it before we have to go to the chasm. And my expert told me I can go to the chasm now since it does trigger a cutscene. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna change our plan. We're gonna do leeway, chasm, Mondstadt, and then Kanicha stuff. Hopefully I can be done in one episode, but if I can't get some of it done, then it's okay because I have tomorrow to do. So we're gonna try our best here. I'm trying to record this until 8:45 or just 9 o'clock in general because I also have the social event to join in the Midnight Munchies. So, yeah. And not only that, after the Midnight Munchies thing, I'm gonna go ahead and hang out with my bestie, Puyo&SonicFAN, because I just love playing video games with him. He's fun and entertaining as well. So, yeah. So let's see. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Yep. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna change the clock. Or just go to the settings. Yeah. There. Now we can just go to 12:18. Wait until the following day, 8 to 12. Guess we'll change that again. Nope, nope, I did not mean to do that. I wish you could cancel it. But no, you can't really cancel it. I am not good at changing times to between. Not really good. But yeah, I gotta do that again. So let's try this again, but this time do that. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, let's try again. But this time it's not past. So there we go. Now we can talk to her. Let's continue on the story.
Hey, so Shenhua,
Sure.
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
oh, how did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master.
I thought it was because she's a light sleeper, she can hear our conversation.
On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Yeah.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Very true
Oh,
facts there.
and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Okay then. Alright, so let me get my reward. And yes, as you can see by my experience, it's past the limit, but I am not gonna go ahead and ascend right now because, well, I need to do stuff, so yeah. But apparently, something is wrong that I can't do, leeway. Like, I did finished, so I need to figure out where that is, so let me just go ahead and ask my expert real quick. So, BRB yet again. Okay guys, so I am back and I had to do some research. So now, let's just go ahead and go over here because that's where we need to go. And yes, I was at my Serenity hot world thingy bob because I had to get some stuff. So yeah. And well, yeah. Just gotta do what I gotta do, so now we're in leeway. Now there usually is a part that where the guards would say something, but I accidentally went through all that because I was doing some exploring with Puyo at the time. So I'm very sorry if I didn't really record it. But yeah, this would trigger a cutscene, which of course I might have to just record it from someone, but I don't know. But it's okay. No need to feel bad for myself, so we might as well go ahead and talk to that dude. This dude right here. So let's go ahead and get started. Too bad there's no like dialogue to read, but it's okay. I like to read on my own time. So yeah. Hmm. We don't. Well, we don't have that either. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe not. I don't know. I can go look for her right now. The silence, bro. Hmm. Could you tell me more about the chasm, please? Alrighty. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. Huh. Sheesh, come on now. It is sounding suspicious. Like, what the heck? Got it. Then, come, Paimon. Let's go. I have such a... Uh-huh. Got it. No, not really. Oops, sorry.
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs today.
If not... weekly reports? Why don't you just stop writing them? Got it. Sheesh, man. Why he gotta be that way? So rude. Might as well cook more sugar, even though I just have only one, unfortunately. But let's see, any food dishes to cook? Because I've been cooking a lot of dishes off camera. Seems like I need more fish. And a bunch of other stuff. Which I will now cook ham. No, I only have one piece to cook, but not my fault. But anywho, let's go. I don't know what these are for. I do want to do this, but there, right here. We'll talk to all these peoples later because that's what I do. I don't do all the talking with everybody, but later because there's a chest here, so hold up. I don't know what that means. There we go. And another one. There you go. Open up. I want this chest. This is mine.
I suppose this will do.
This is probably a world quest, but I like to film it, so... Hello there. Yeah, this is a world quest to do, but it's okay. I like to film other stuff, so I want to do it. I'm that famous? Okay, girl, chill. You gotta chill out. Precisely. I'm not too familiar with the storytelling tradition. I think I said that I wasn't all that interested in storytelling. Money did indeed tell us all that. Eh? So all the things he mentioned are true? What a weird guy. Yep, indeed, what a weird guy. What a convoluted way of hinting. Good thing I read pretty fast, so if I'm really too fast for you guys to read, I recommend you just pause it while watching this, so yeah. I just read very fast and I don't need to take my time with it. Well, Paimon, time to leave. Yeah, don't you treat us like such an idiot. I don't exactly need help putting up missing person posters this time. And Paimon's treasure time begins once again. Alright, I'll do it for you, Paimon. So where do we find this thing? Alright, so I guess we have a lot of stuff to do on the chasm, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that soon. I will want to do it. I do. I really do. But I have some.
Prepare to be blown away!
Bruh, I did not mean to press that button. It just literally. That was stupid. But I do got stuff to do, such as I gotta do this in Mondstadt. So we're gonna switch things up again. We're gonna go ahead and go to Mondstadt to talk to Catherine, then Kanish stuff, and then the chasm. Or I can't do that. Wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, I gotta do that. I don't know if I can do it though. I'm gonna have to ask my friend, expert. And I'm not doing this because no. So, Where is that? Is it this one? No, it's that one. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to her about that. And then we'll do Kanicha stuff and then the chasm. But after I talk to her, I'm gonna get some food. Because Mia's hungry. Very hungry indeed.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
I'm recording new allies.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
Could it be?
Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
So just some distant relative of Kaya's then.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
But if he's already rejected the guide...
Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Alright then. About that stranger.
Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Alrighty then. There's that. But I'm gonna have to stop recording again because, well, I got stuff to do. And apparently my best friend is here to hang out. So, BRB again, but hey, I will be recording later tonight, staying up as usual, or when I get home from work tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you guys later tonight or tomorrow. And like I said in the beginning, it will always be the same episode. I'm not splitting this to 2 parts or 3 parts or whatever. It's gonna be the same episode till the end. So, anyways, see you guys in a little bit. So as you saw, I did a lot, but not really enough. So I was gonna plan to record later tonight. Turns out I got a little distracted, let's just say, and not only that, it is Saturday after all. I did not go to work, unfortunately, because I woke up with a very bad stomach ache and a headache, which I am feeling better, but I could be wrong. I could get worse, but who knows? Just who knows? But in the meantime, we're gonna continue our adventure, and also it's gonna be the same episode as you saw in the video footage that I showed you guys. And so we're gonna try our best to finish a lot And when I mean a lot, I mean literally a lot. I need to finish this before the time limit ends. Because if I don't do it, I'm going to end up regretting not doing it. So, for starters of, coming back to this finally, since we already finished Leeway, I am going to be doing Kanicha stuff. Then we're going to do Mondstadt and then Chasm. It may look or sound confusing, but I literally need to do all of this in one go. Like, literally, I tried many times before. I did 2 attempts. They both failed. Now this is my 3rd attempt and final try to do this because literally I just cannot miss out many days this time. Like, literally. And if you guys are wondering what's going to happen with my work since I'm not able to go today, I am going to have to ask my manager to schedule me a whole week of work. I mean, that would include Sunday and Saturday, but I just want, you know, pay it back. Like, I need to do something. I can't just have sick days like this happening every, often. And I have to get my 90 days done. I was gonna say my 90s day work, but that does not make sense. But besides all that, let's go ahead and finish through this thing I have to do. Literally, I have to finish it. No matter how long it takes, I got to finish it. And I also got to do some story quests off camera, so that's that one. And I'm not going to do Inazuma or any of those other new places yet until, maybe when I finish my break. So, yeah. For now, let's just go claim this. There we go. And so, yeah, we have that thing. I'm not gonna do that yet. I have my mail somewhat. Oh, yes, that thing. I'll look at the notices thing. I already did the survey and everything off camera, so yeah. But look at this, guys. Look at this. We only have 2 days remaining. 2 days remaining. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save up a lot until the last day. That's just how it's gonna work out. But in the meantime, I'm also gonna do the camera thing off camera as well, so don't worry about that. But we need to finish this right away, so we're gonna do that. I literally need to do it, so I'm going to do that. So, quest unlock. So, let me see where that is in my quests. We're not doing that until after Chasm. Possibly, who knows. Let's see, where is it? It's Natlin. I'm trying to figure out, how to word it. Okay, no, not there. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, we have this thing right here. So we're just gonna teleport all the way to Natlin and do this. It is currently 4:55 p.m. and I'm supposed to be doing something at 6 or later, but we're going to skip that. I will still hang out with my expert, but I need to finish this before the end. So it may take a while. Hopefully it won't. But this is important. Literally important. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Okay, that might be a wrong direction to take. We might as well just teleport right here. Or no. I don't know if that's the right direction either. Yeah, that is not a good direction either. What the heck am I doing? Alright, here is better. Right? Is it better? Yep. Perfect. It may look a little complicated, but hey. I have Kachina with me, so... Well, not in the party right now, but I can always use this thing. This whatever creature. I'm not good at names, but we're just gonna... Boink. And there's a Sealy. Still, I don't like these Sealies. They look so weird, but... Each of their own know what they look like. So here, go back to your spot and never get out. Because I'm trying to do something and I'm busy. So, go. Thank you for the chest, though. So yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and go to that direction. Huh? What? Oh, the mountain key. Oh, wait. What? What are you talking about? Like, okay. Yeah, this thing is not working. We might need to get Kachina. Yeah. And here's what I talked to. I talked to these earlier, but...
Good luck, and stay safe. We'll wait right here.
Yeah, I literally talked to them before, and they didn't have any voice acting, which is oopsie little heel. So, yeah. Oh wait, we gotta get out of that because that doesn't work like that. But yeah, I did not have any voice acting, but it's okay. We're gonna have to, you know, figure that out. And I did not want you.
All right, let's go.
No. Not you. Kachina. That's who I need.
Oh, yay! Okay, let's go!
Be right back, though. Let me get some water. Alright. I am not back. I got my water, so let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and use Kachina, because there's no way I would be able to go all the way up without that. So. Yes, I'm gonna end up using all my bar to go all the way up because, yeah, fun.
We found them! Wait, but what's that other... A how?
Oh no.
Well.
Not you.
It isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minions.
Right.
Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Come, pucker up. You may now kiss our feet.
What the heck?
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we met.
Literally.
Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame. We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy.
Sure.
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
So, little munchkin, what you doing up here?
That's great, Sovereign, to you. You dare invite the wrath of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How. You will burn in turn fire for 1,000 years for your blasphemy. If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Hoytsidlan, and we chose to grant his request. Abyss incident? See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring. Yikes! So how is she doing now? She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the Abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom. Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff.
Shh, what?
Leaping from a cliff? My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula, not a wish-granting fountain.
Oh, wow.
Anemic flying ant! You! Just you wait, two can play at the ugly nickname game. We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden. If you encounter any suspicious outlanders, be sure to give them a robust interrogation.
Just shut up already. You're so annoying as it is.
Suspicious outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us?
Bro.
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again! If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula. Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the Abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Bruh, it just cut off, but yeah, that is just nonsense there. Nonsense indeed. Alright, now we can go back to find them. Like, man, that thing is so... Ugh. Like, why? Why do I gotta deal with them? There you go.
You're back already? That was so fast.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. Now we can finally go home and stop worrying about them. You're welcome. Piece of cake. You're not from Natland, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice people. Not like Glasses Guy.
Glasses
By the sound of it, Glasses Guy wasn't from Natland either, right? Uh-huh. Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think about it, there was something really fishy about him. Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned.
Could you tell us a little bit more about him?
Sure, if you're interested. Let me think. How did the conversation go again? Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that ball of fire?
Sounds like this person is a scammer or something, because, like, what the heck? You don't do that. You don't intrigue them on stories or whatnot.
I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, maybe even further back than that.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name. That's impressive.
There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. It was used by the tyrant Och Khan to rule over Natlan and oppress anyone who opposed him. Turnfire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you, but you won't die from it right away. And whatever you do, you mustn't turn back to look at it.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Och Khan really was an evil tyrant.
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Och Khan the Tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time. He didn't like how Och Khan was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Och Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned to ash. And that's how our ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Och Khan calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Och Khan wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any other. It burned for 100 days until it burned a hole right through the ley lines. And then, the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first.
Interesting.
It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did. Anyway, that's the story of Yupanqui's Turnfire.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
What is with all these questions, bro? Like, stop asking and just help them. Idiot.
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
Yeah, and now it belongs to Kinich. So we often call him Malipo Kinich.
Malipo.
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the baby Saurians for us like you promised?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the past.
What an idiot.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I
No.
swear. Starting now.
No. Literally, no.
No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut. We can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Huh?
What the heck?
Wait. Is that? All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf.
Bro, you're not our friends. Like, you're not a friend. We don't know you and you lied.
Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them just for my sake.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sanka, where did you go?
What a traitor, bro.
Yeah, definitely a fishy character. It sounds like he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, and not only that, but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kenichi about this. Ahau says he's investigating it, but he's a bit of a loose cannon. We probably shouldn't take him at his word. Huh? You know Kenichi?
Mm-hmm.
Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Aw, man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the Saurian hunter, and he has a really awesome ancient name.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty, and he's so full of himself. Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons. Exactly. I don't know why Kenichi partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
'Cause you're a kid.
Uh-oh! Honey, look how late it is. We've been out way too long. We better get home now or we'll get yelled at.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If you decide to visit, remember to come to my house. If there's anything you need, my dad can help get it for you. Hope to see you soon.
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Alrighty, that's completed. On to Act 2, because I am not going to skip over this stuff, so. Yeah, we're gonna go... Hey, stop that. Go over here. We're not gonna skip through this all day. Let me also do this, because there's also my commissions that I don't feel like doing them, so yeah. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna get the rewards after we do all this, so let's go. And there's a hieroglyph somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Might as well collect that, because why not? Gotta collect them all, you know? Alrighty, there we go. Let me go ahead and change my Kachina to Barbara, because that's all I needed for now, at least, so.
Wish me luck.
Hello.
Huni, what were you thinking, going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads?
No, geez.
yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you too? No dinner for you tonight.
Bro, why would you starve your child like that? That's wrong. Like, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? That's so rude and disrespectful. Though I don't know. It's just, nah.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni.
Hello.
It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
All we asked for is 1 million more? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's rude. Ugh. No. We just happened to be passing by, so we lent her a hand. It was nothing.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh? Well, let's hope so.
Dad, please! They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with Kanich before. Be nice to them.
Kanich? Wait! I heard that 2 mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they you?
Yes, I'm one of them.
And Paimon's the other.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed. We got off on the wrong foot. Can we, start over?
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now, that's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
Save the VIP treatment. If you need a favor, let's talk.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay, look after Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please, allow me to explain. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Rakina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yum-Kasaurs never live longer than a century. It is possible that the abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan.
Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard, but I'm gonna have to put that out. But anyways, let's continue. Wait, so he's still alive?
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King, so that he will remain sound asleep.
Sounds kind of strange to me, I guess. Like, thick.
However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, it has become increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result, and...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role.
Don't you already have a flame barrier in the tribe?
Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you mean Kanich?
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire Night outside of the annual schedule. An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
Sounds like a professional adventurer to me.
I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?" Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him as long as we can find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates. So, what do you think?
Why don't I try to talk some sense into Kanich for you?
Well, there's only a few days left before the ceremony. We can't afford to waste what little time we have on negotiating with him. Now, I much prefer if you would consider taking his place.
Alright, guess there's no other choice.
Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Huni was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Meanwhile, in a hidden cave.
horses! Who dares insult the great Kahul Ahau behind his back?
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahau, sick to the stomach!
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death! Up yours, Four Eyes! We spit in your face!
Jesus.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss?
He doesn't really care that much.
It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. That is what I call embracing the spirit of adventure. Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope!
Oh,
Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
this thing just reminds me of someone, but I'm not gonna mention their name because they don't deserve to be named. So, ugh.
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us? I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
What?
And then I'll name my price.
Jesus. Sandwich. Alrighty then. Yes. Go to the... That would be... that. I'm not gonna climb all the way again. That is too lazy. This. Oh, that's that. Right.
The Abyss contamination is back. No surprises there. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth, so that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
Well, that's one part of it, yes, but the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First, the flame bearer must collect a kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars. Then they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kanich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
So can you, Paimon.
Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back? Surely the fires don't just go out.
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers. Are you ready?
Let's begin.
I'll repeat all the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait for you at the end.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Baboom. Don't like you, poison monster. Leave me alone.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Burn! Freeze!
Let's dance. Hi. Windblade.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Let's finish this next time.
Freeze!
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it!
I don't know if this is part of this. Like, what the heck? Thanks for your consideration, but no need. Yep, there's no gooder than me. I literally think this is not part of it. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Alright. Alright. So where is this last one? Oh, it's over here. And there's a pyre off here.
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
Right after I collect this. I almost didn't do that because Trinidad, we're here. We're done.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous candidates. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Paimon could probably get the job done too.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony, and I should probably get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kinich, but that's only because they haven't seen you in action. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
Kinich, why are you spying on us, bro? Like, what the heck? You're making me not want you in the, like, wish thing. Like, come on, stop spying on us. Creeping me out. Like, bro, stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Ooh, chest. But, there's enemies here, of course, so we're just gonna have to...
Got something you want to say? All right.
Yeah, I got something to say. That you're stupid.
Wingblade!
Cool it!
I know. Now I get this chest, which is
I'll keep this
mine.
close.
I'll also do this thing because I did not press next. Down. Okay, and then just do that. Got a lot of spinning closer, that's for sure. Alright, we got the second one done, and it looks so cool. I like this. Though I like the first one, but I always like it. I'm not gonna tell. But we do need to finish the third one, so. Let's go to this. And then teleport here. We're almost done with this. So happy. Also sad that I'm finishing this really quickly. Just go down over here. Right, down to over here. I can each.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kanichi! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
Hey there. Nice to see you again.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
Bruh. What?
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Whoa! Are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
That's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Is it because of his companion, Nan?
Mm-hmm. She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
How does he plan to kill him?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance, to keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
Is it too late for us to back out?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
Okay, we'll be there.
Good. See you soon.
Alrighty then. This is just crazier by the day. Okay. Let's just continue on and pretend we didn't hear anything. He is. Oh, so that is a thing that you can cook with. I did not know. But let me check real quick if there's any dishes I can cook. Most of the dishes I can't cook because I need fish. So, I need some help with that. And I also need to cook him. So, yeah. But that's besides the point. Let's go on ahead and do this. I have commissions there, so I'll get those later. We have 527 Primo Gems so far, so just gonna save a lot until the last day. My goal right now. Alright, where is he? That's higher. Is he all the way down here? No, he doesn't. I'll just pick these as well. That's a wonderful decoration. Oh, it is all the way down here. I don't know these. Oh. Yeah, hold up. No. We're gonna just teleport back up here. I'm gonna also, real quick. Hey, stop that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. Boom. Got that. Boom. Reputation level 2. Let's go. We're almost done with that. Take this, which is recipe, so game. Oh wait, that's the same thing. So I'm almost done. Almost done indeed. Alright, let's go talk to you now.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
For sure, yeah.
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King.
How does that work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
Got it. Anything else we need to know?
So this doesn't phase you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. If that's all you really need to know, the ceremony's in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people, and as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around for the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Okay then.
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Nowhere to be here, so we'll meet up with him. Oh, who is he talking to? No, wait now. What's going on?
Huh, you're here.
No.
Kanich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kanich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's our pleasure.
I believe Kanich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Is there no solution that will satisfy both sides?
Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
I'm inclined to honor your request.
Though I sense that your mind is not yet made up, I'm still comforted by your words. There are 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kanich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this.
Where is he? Bruh. Like, I thought you was gonna walk in talk. Like, bruh, no, he ain't. Come on now. That was gonna be like Milani or any other character.
Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
Are you saying you have a plan?
I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh yeah. What was it again? Oh, right! We need to talk about How. He's completely unhinged.
That's a point. Where is he today?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into How, he said you two were investigating some Abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
So,
If we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way.
Are you really gonna do this?
You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
All right. So what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them. If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Paimon.
Something well worth your while, I'd say.
Okay, but how do we keep people away?
Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer. That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Wyna nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you'd do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me.
Either way, sounds like there's no more in this for you.
Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
You can give it a try.
For sure. And who knows, maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer. Good luck to us both.
Alrighty then. Completed. Alright, so guys, I will be right back because I need to get some food and I will be back to continue this. But before I do pause this, I take this off because no one is allowed to join me except for one person or two or a few. I don't know. But anyways, I will be right back. But don't worry, I am not gonna, do it like last time. I skipped over the next day and then redo it and stuff. But BRB, for real. Alright guys, so I am back with my food and also my water, but I really want to play Minecraft right now, and I have also some grinding to do as well. But don't worry, I am gonna keep my promise. I will be back on later on Genshin. So this will be it for this episode, but stay tuned for the next one that, I will finish all 10 each, Chasm, and then lastly, Monster. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys when I'm in the next episode of Genshin tomorrow, or later tonight, depending on how late I get, or when I stay up. But until then, see you guys in my next video. Bye!